What it is, yo? What's up? Can I play again in them guts? What's good, people? This is the Threesome Show with your boy Teflon Don. Tonight is going to be an exciting show. I got some guests. It's about to go crazy. It's about BDSM. Let's keep it funky. Let's keep it real nasty and let's keep it real controlling. So, I'm gonna have some guests that's gonna come on. We're gonna talk about the whole BDSM and the different roles inside the bedroom. A lot of people don't know exactly what BDSM. They think it's just it's all about beating somebody or treating somebody like they're some kind of slave. But there's different roles in BDSM. So as the dominant, as the person in control, you have the top person or the ruler. um, you have a dom or a dominant person. You have a master or a mistress. You have the daddy mommy situation. And then you also have the her and his social and emotional situation. So we're going to talk about all of that. From a submissive level, you have a bottom or a taker, someone who likes to be spanked. You have a submissive. Your submissive is basically um, someone who is they set the boundaries, like they submit, but they set a lot of the boundaries for the dominant. You have an all-out slave who is somebody who is they become the property. I know as a black man shouldn't talk about slave and property, but it's a part of that. They become the property of the dominant. You have a domestic servant. That's basically someone who takes care of the house, like they live in the house with the dominant. You have a pet, someone who basically will crawl on all fours. They would, and I know I'm sure my shit is popping. It's going crazy right now just hearing that. Um, you have the baby girl or baby boy, where that's basically the mommy or the daddy in the situation controls it. They spoil them. They treat them as if they're a child. And I know that shit sounds crazy, but a lot of people do it. You have a princess. She's a lady in the streets, freaking the sheets, and a whole lot of y'all going, "That's me. That's me. Me." Yeah, that's a lot of y'all. You have the brat. Um, she's she's a smartass. She likes to challenge authority, and she does that so that she can be. So we're gonna jump up into all of that. I'm gonna go ahead and grab my first guest. My first guest, we're gonna go ahead and drop her in. She has her own show on Black Star Media, and that's Miss Amanda. And we can go ahead and drop her in. Are you on mute? Because I can't hear you. You back on mute. You went back on mute. You came off, went back on. Come on.
Okay.
All right, there you go. Now I can hear you. What's going on, Amanda?
Hi.
What's
How
good
y'all
with
doing?
you?
I'm doing well.
So we talking about submissives and dominance.
Let me
And
take
the
a sip.
whole take a couple of sips because you on with me now.
I
Like
know. Take
this ain't
another
your
one.
show, this is my show. This is what I do.
I need something stronger.
So I don't know how familiar you are with the whole BDSM or the submissive and dominant. I don't know how deep you are into it. But I'm gonna ask you this: why did you agree to be a guest on this show?
All
Especially
right.
given your show, why did you want to be on here with me?
Oh boy. So hey everybody. Hope everybody night is good. Um, so let's jump into it. Why do I want to be on this show? This is a very interesting hot topic show. So my show is True Weight, and my show is about like coming out of your shell, telling who you really are, things that you're really into. And for me, I've never been shy of the bedroom. However, there are some things that I'm shy about. BDSM is one of them. My true weight growing into myself, You ready for the cat to come out the bag, ain't you?
I am so ready.
So I am what you would consider a sub. So I fall under three categories that I hold. Of course, it's the princess. It's the brat, and it's daddy's girl. So with me and my choice, with BDSM, you know, I
I
know,
know, I know, I know.
like look at the comments, like so. I gotta include True Weight onto your threesome show. That's
That's
one of
okay.
my that's one of my true weights. And I love it. Like it's not just a fetish or a fantasy. It's a lifestyle. And when you find somebody that could match that lifestyle, um, the lifestyle gets more popping and the bedroom gets on fire. So
Okay, okay,
let
okay.
me let me let me sip. I'm starting to sweat.
So okay. Don't sweat too much. Don't run your makeup and all that good stuff. So how do you feel in this lifestyle? Like, I know this is new to you. This is the first I'm hearing of it. So it's new. You busting out of a whole shell.
A
How do you
whole
feel about
shell.
it? How do you
Let me
feel about it?
let me sip. Who's watching? Nah, let me be 100% real. The lifestyle is fun. The lifestyle is fun. I prefer to have a daddy. Um, a daddy is somebody that he protects your emotions. He's a protector. He's a lover. Um, I mean, it's like it's undescribable. It is a control thing, but you relinquish that control, and you relinquish that control to somebody you trust. Um, like let's f the BS. Let's get into the bedroom part.
Oh,
Uh,
hold on. So this is a threesome show. You can say, let's fuck the bullshit. You can say that right here on this
okay.
show.
Okay, well let's fuck the bullshit. Like in the bedroom, when you do BDSM, it gets down. Like every fantasy and every fetish is able to come out in the bedroom. So as a princess, when I walk out this door, I'm a woman. But in the bedroom, I'm daddy's little girl. And I am, very submissive. And there is a difference in being like a submissive and then this kind of submissive. Like you ask for permission. Um, it's a control. It turns you on. It makes your pussy. Oh, can we say that?
You can say pussy all day.
It makes your pussy wet. It's like um it's a control thing to have a man in charge. I like
Okay.
I like my daddies.
So how would one person, for everybody who's watching,
Somebody just said, "Have I ever had a threesome?" Oh God. Oh God.
We'll talk about that. Well, um, so how would a person find that partner, that BDSM partner? They're the person that can mesh with what they want to do and the lifestyle they want to live, because not everybody's comfortable with it, and that's on the dominant side or the submissive side.
Right,
So
right.
how does someone find that person that kind of connects with them that way?
Um, Again, it just comes down when you first meet somebody, don't be trying to go to the movies and drink popcorn. You better be trying to find out if they're into that lifestyle. Your first question you should ask is, hey, you like whips? You know, because
Aha, get it. Get it.
you know, that's like the first question because that really doesn't say BDSM automatically. You know, somebody just not in that lifestyle could like whips, but that kind of opens the door. But it's a whole lifestyle. And so it's a whole community. It's a community of us. Like it's a community of brats. Like I'm a part of community with brats, and we talk about our brattiness and how we could take it too far. And I throw temper tantrums, and uh, you better find the right daddy. Every daddy can't handle that, even if he is a daddy.
Mm. I got a good question for you. So,
Two sips.
and this might kind of play into your show a little bit, right?
Okay.
So, how does this lifestyle contribute to your psychological well-being, your sexual well-being, your
Mm,
emotional well-being? Like, how does that help a person who, from your show, I'm gonna coin your show,
okay.
is getting rid of some true weight?
Mm. So if you remember my last episode, I talked about being enough. When you live in the BDSM lifestyle, you are enough because you're living your true self and you don't have true weights anymore. So it allows you to be completely open, completely honest, and you'll do 3 home runs and come 8 times before you could blink your eyes.
Okay, okay, okay.
So, so, so your psychological, it'll already be there.
Okay.
You won't see your insecurities because when I go when I go behind closed doors, I like to dress up. I like to wear pigtails. I like to so you have a little bit of role play there too that brings down those insecurities and those self-esteem issues, and those walls come down. When those
Okay.
walls come down, you get more wetter. You know, and I tell anybody if you dry or you got that issue, try BDMS because it'll let your fluids flow.
Okay. Okay. Question. So before I ask this question, I'm gonna actually explain what I mean. So for those who don't know, a vanilla partner is
Mm,
someone who basically just likes strictly the normal sex. They probably
mm-hmm,
pretty much just missionary style most of the
mm-hmm,
time. That's what they call somebody who's vanilla in
mm-hmm.
this world.
Right.
So have you ever had a strictly vanilla partner?
Oh, golly, where's the Casamigos? Oh God. Um, you know, no names, of course.
No names, no names.
Yes, I have. I have. And to be 100% transparent, I never knew exactly what it was. I was actually trying to find my path with sex and sexuality in the bedroom. And when I came across the lifestyle even more and researching it, I'm like, that's what I need. That's what I'm not getting. So going back to your, your mental well-being, it will really fuck with you if you're not with somebody. Well, in our world, we do use the word vanilla. So if you're with somebody that's vanilla, you won't make it.
Got
It's
you.
impossible. It's damn near impossible. You'll get bored. You will find yourself cheating.
Got you. Got okay. And that makes sense. So two questions for you. This is one question on two sides, right? Do
Mhm.
you oh you drinking fast, now you drinking hardcore. Calm down, relax. You good, you good. Um so have you ever do you have any regrets from being in a vanilla relationship? And do you
um,
have any regrets from exploring the BDSM lifestyle?
no, I don't have any regrets. I think now at 31, I know what I want.
Okay.
I know the lifestyle that I choose to live, what I've been missing. I mean, I'll tell anybody, like, you got to find your sexuality. And that's just not whether you want to be gay, you want to be bi, you want to be trans. That's it's more to sexuality than that. This lifestyle really will open you up to a lot and a lot about yourself.
Okay. Okay. So no regrets either way. You good. So
Copy that.
I do want you to kind of talk about what's called aftercare.
Mm,
So if for those who are out there watching, if you've never watched the show 50 Shades of Grey, I implore you to take that to go ahead and watch that show, go watch that movie.
mhm,
Because it kind of shows what that aftercare looks like. But I
mhm.
want you to kind of talk about what your aftercare looks like, um, and it's kind of explain what aftercare is.
Oh, you're trying to take me back to the bedroom.
Yeah, this is
Okay.
the threesome show. It's all about the bedroom.
Okay. So I like aftercare. Aftercare comes after the pain. So with BDSM, it that term is broken up. So I'm more on the BDS. I like pain. Some of my brats like it even more than me. So my pain is I prefer whips. I love whips. I love to get spanked. I love to when I'm not listening. I like to be disobedient. I like to say no. Um, I'm a smart ass, so
By nature. Go ahead.
so I like to be whipped. So after my aftercare is cuddle me. You're my daddy. Cuddle me. Wrap me in your arms. Rub my ass. I got a $6,000 ass. All right. After you whip it, you got to rub it. You got to take care of it. It's a lot of money invested into that ass. So I would say, honestly, that's my aftercare. Some people's are ice. Don't rub no damn ice because my ass is red at that point.
Got you.
But some people are into that. I know, give me my sippy cup. I like to walk around and I love cups. I call them my sippy cup. It's part of my lifestyle. And that's just me being transparent. And don't walk up to me on no damn street and be like, I bet you got your sippy cup because you might get slapped. Because it's a thin line between calling out my damn sippy cup.
Okay,
But
so you're submissive and a thug. Don't know how that works. But what we're gonna do is I'm gonna keep you on with our next guest. But right now we're gonna jump into a little bit of Jermaine Hartsoul. Every other day. We
all
back in a
right.
minute.
Don't
Let's
go
get this
nowhere,
popping.
y'all.
options. Hey, other day something new. Me just love it, me just love it, love it. Hey, other day something new. I'ma put that never live without you. Hey, other day something new. Me just love it when you. Hey, other day something new. I'ma put that never live without you. Hey, other day something new. 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 Everybody know you owe you rep time. Queen of the South like you wear the crown. Went to Costa Rica and brought some acres. How you live abroad, only visit the States. You fasting to clear your mind. Oh, you celibate, ain't no weed or wine. Stress and Mercury and retrograde. Burn a little haze when you burn the sage. You don't wanna keep us in for the whole squad. Have them all meditating in the early morn. All in touch with the chakras and namaste. Grand rises to set the mood for the day. Hey, your sis on the phone and she crying out. How a man doing wrong, going right now. On site soon as y'all pull up at the house. Now you're wildin' now. You so ride or die, funny how. Hey, other day something new. Every day. And I love it, yeah. Hey, other day something new. And I couldn't. I'ma put that never live without you. Every other day something new. You just keep doing you. Keep switching it up. Hey, other day something new. Every day. I'ma put that never live without you. Every day. Hey, other day something new. 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 What we doing now? Me just love it. Me just love it, love it, love it, love it.
Back. Welcome back.
They
So
probably BDSM too. Just saying.
they look like it. So I don't even know what to say about tonight's show. The script's out the fucking window. I don't know what the fuck to say. Oh my god, what the fuck am I doing here? All right, so
Keep it raw.
keep it raw, keep it real raw. I just swear I was drinking Heineken's. Fuck a goddamn Heineken. I'm into the liquor now. Fuck this shit. So we got coming to the show. We have someone who is a lot more experienced in the
Mhm.
BDSM lifestyle than even myself. Believe it or not.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Ooh.
she's about to educate me.
Oh.
So we're gonna go ahead and bring Miss Keita on to come hang out on the threesome show.
Yay.
Any time now, producer.
Slide us up over.
Move us around, switch us around. Hey, all right. So until she comes on,
That was
so
a
let me
good playoff.
so let me ask you,
Mm.
have you ever worn a leash?
You know, at first I was so against it, but now I'm waiting for mine to be delivered by Amazon. That do
Oh,
not means I'm gonna be an animal. I'm not pet. I don't do the pet BDSM, but my hat's off to whoever performed that. Um, Ashley, like I think that expert coming on, she's educating me on the leash part. I'm into the whips. I love the whips and the
so the
paddles.
so the leash it doesn't always take on that pet role. The leash sometimes just takes on a role of control in the midst of the act of the sexual activity. So for all those women out there who say, you know what, I like to get choked. Imagine you wearing a leash and the person who's hitting you from behind is pulling that leash back as they press forward. So it's not all about it's not always all about the pet portion, but sometimes it's just a control portion in the midst of the activity. The pet portion is, you know, you basically you get down on all fours and they walk you like you're an animal. That's a little different from the control portion of it.
Well, and really, DJ Teflon, there is in the community, there are some people that prefer to be treated like a pet, or there are some women that want to be degraded. Like there are some women that turns them on to be talked to. You know, I like to be daddy's little slut at times. You know, it's let me say this big ass fucking claimer, right? When you're in the heat of the moment, if you really let go, I was gonna say let go, we can't say that. If
no, not on this show.
Right.
No.
Wrong show. If you let go and really let go, you will like it will take you to sex high. You know how you feel when you smoke weed? Imagine that times 10 in the bedroom when you really release that control.
So
you'll need a new mattress.
So I've heard. So I've experienced. So I've done.
Slap sounds like a plan.
So it's crazy how I've had people tell me that like people who've had threesomes, right? They're unicorn.
Okay.
And for those who don't understand what a unicorn is, the unicorn is the person, the third party in the threesome. So if you and your mate is having a threesome, that third party is considered a unicorn, right?
Right.
So I've had people tell me about when a unicorn walks in, they're immediately told at the door to remove their clothing. They put on a leash and they walk them over to the other mate. Because that unicorn is also a submissive to that couple.
Right.
That's more of a pet situation. And there are those who really, really enjoy that. So let's talk about a leash. Let's talk about the leash. Have you tried the leash yet?
No, not yet.
Okay. So
I'm excited to try that next.
Okay, so you are going to try the leash.
Most definitely. That's my next. That's my next little toy. So I'm excited.
Okay. So
you see the smile?
I see it. So what part of the leash do you like? What part of the leash is
the control? Like for me in my BDSM lifestyle, it's the control. The control is the turn on for me.
Okay.
I like for a man to be in control. Now there's a flip side to what you call it, what you say, the caveat, whatever.
The caveat, yes.
Yeah. With the woman, I am not a sub.
Bang. Let's talk about that for a second before we bring in our guest. Yes. Whoa, wait a minute. Wait a minute. That shit flew over my head, came back, and hit me just right there. So there's a woman plateau side to your whole situation as well.
There is.
Oh, shit. Let's talk about it.
Did DJ Teflon get quiet?
Yes. Fucking cat got my whole tongue.
Wait, producers in the back. Is his mic on? Because we couldn't hear anything.
Cat got my whole damn tongue. You got me smoking 2 Newports at the same damn time. Fuck that shit.
So with the female, I'm not into like being a sub. Absolutely not.
So you're a dom. So with a female, you're a dom.
Yes, and that's where you get the definition of switch.
Or let me not say dom, but dominant, because people may mistake what dom means. A dominant.
Correct.
With a female.
Correct.
Got you. Okay.
Correct. Now
We go give us some more of that real quick.
Pain is pleasure. I like to give the pain. I like to receive the pain.
Got you. All right, so hold on, and I'm about to expose some shit. You have a strap on?
Is my mic on?
Your mic is fully on, and I'm ready to hear the answer to this.
Only Black Star Media producers. Absolutely.
Oh, we gonna put a pin in that right there.
Please.
Oh, we gonna put a pin in that.
You making me. Where's the Casamigos? You making me sweat.
If my other guest is ready, please bring Miss Keita in.
Please, Keita, save me.
Miss Keita, what's going on, lady?
Hello. Woo. Yeah, y'all are funny. Y'all are very funny.
So Amanda's been in the hot seat.
Yes.
And I'm gonna need you to cool some of that off for her, because
please come save me. Come save me.
First, I need to address something that you said. Telling people to watch 50 Shades of Grey, that's a no-no. That movie is so fake and phony. It's not about true doms, true subs. The only thing they may have gotten right is the aftercare. That's it.
Oh, hold on. Make sure I adjust my camera right. Talk to me.
It is nothing like that at all. That's where you get a lot of fake doms that thinking because they seen the movie and they seen all 3 parts that they could be a dom. No, it takes a lot. It's a mental, emotional, and physical thing. It's not just all about sex. You have to have a in order to be a dom, a sub, or any of it. It starts in your mind first. If they can get you in your mind right, then the other things will come easy. And I play all parts of BDSM. I've been a mistress. I've been a switch. I've been a sub. I'm currently a baby girl. But that's by choice. But I've done all of it. I've been with sadists. I've been with all of it. I've been in this over 10 years.
The T.
So for our viewers, right? Explain to them what BDSM is. What actually mean? What those letters actually mean?
B is for bondage.
Mm-hmm.
B is for dominance.
Okay.
S for submission, and then the M is for I can't even say the word. Yes, that's what it is.
Mm-hmm.
That goes with part of the sadist part, like the inflict pain, like to receive pain. That's that part.
Okay.
But yeah, the bond is kind of self-explanatory. You like ropes, chains. Like I'm a rope bunny as well because I love to be tied up.
Y'all
like whoa, hold on, because you look at this one over here. Hit it.
We represent Keita.
Fully tattooed.
She got a tattoo.
Yep.
Ooh.
The BDSM symbol.
So you said a rope.
Fully tattooed.
So
yeah, I'm a rope bunny.
Enlighten me, because I don't know what that is. Enlighten me.
A rope bunny is a female or a male that likes to be tied up and be like submission. Be put in the air, or either laid down, tied up. And then riggers are the people who tie them up.
Mm-hmm.
A rope bunny and a rigger. I hope y'all motherfuckers is taking notes because this shit is real.
It's going down.
It's really going down. So
Disclaimer: we not tell nobody to be no rigger.
No, you have to know what you're doing because you will kill somebody.
Right.
Trying to yeah, cutting off their section, yeah, you'll kill them.
So,
But it's a lot of it.
so you've played multiple roles, and that's why I wanted to have you.
Yeah.
So from a dominant perspective, because we've heard about the submissive tonight. So from a dominant perspective, right? What's the do's and the don'ts of being a dominant?
Do's or don'ts. Working for you. You have to come up with your own safe words. When I first started out, I said it was a mission. So I had a sub. And then we came up with the contract. I still with my contracts. We came up with the contract. Safe word, and we're in a team, which is essentially a team. We're in a team, and over the boundaries, he used to see safe word.
All right, so we were having some technical difficulties with Miss Keita. So we're gonna get her back on here in a minute. But if for those who missed some of that, right? She was talking about creating your own safe words.
Right.
You have to
Wow.
have a safe word in any of this that you're doing, because you have to be able to know when you stop and when you keep going. So in
Right.
in the dominant and the submissive role, a lot of people don't realize that the submissive has a lot more control over the situation
Right.
than people portray it to be. So your submissive is going to tell the dominant her levels, where she's willing to go, where she's not willing, or where he or she, excuse me, is willing to go, or where he or she is not willing to go. Because there are a lot of guys that are submissives. Don't get it twisted, thinking that dominant and submissive is all about a man standing over a woman degrading her. Because there are guys who are powerful in their personal life or their work life, but in their personal life they want to be dominated.
Right.
There's
Right.
guys who pay big money to women to dominate them.
Right.
So it's not all about a man degrading a woman. It's not all about a woman degrading a man. It's all about where you are in your sexual journey.
Right.
So having safe words is really important, because go ahead.
So what's funny about the safe words, right? So everybody that knows me or whatever, pull True Weight in for a second. Y'all know my pineapple love, right? That is the second rated safe word for BDSM is pineapples.
Wow. Wow.
So that is my safe word. But I can say I've never used it.
All right, so I think we got her back in the lobby. Let's go ahead and bring her back in.
Because you had the tea. I was like sipping.
Man, I was about to pull out a pad and start taking notes.
Yes. Pineapples is always the safe word, period.
So what I like to use colors as a safe word as opposed to like fruit or different things. I use colors. So I usually like to pull in a person's favorite color. My favorite color is blue, so sometimes is blue. But I like to pull in a color because, all right, so hold on. I think we're about to bring her back in because she knows more than both of us. So let's bring her back in.
Yes. There she go.
All right, there you go.
I have to my tablet.
All right, there we go.
So Keto, what just so we were kind of filling in while you came back. So to jump in, bomb question, what's your safe word?
Okay, with me, we just use colors. Red is we have to stop the scene completely. Yellow is, hey, look, you're getting on the verge of me using my safe word, and those are the only colors. Green is a go anyway. As soon as we
Period.
step in, the room green is green automatically.
Okay.
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 I like
Yeah,
those
so
colors. I like that. So we were just talking about using different colors, and I usually let the woman create their own color safe word or whatever. But I like red is I mean, fuck, stop, motherfucker. Just
stop. Yeah.
I'm about to fucking die. Stop. God damn it.
Yep. And that's another thing y'all mentioned about aftercare. That is a
Mhm.
big thing. Aftercare is
Yes.
a major
Yep.
thing because in aftercare you take time to cuddle, feed,
Mhm.
rehydrate, and everything,
Yep.
but also time to discuss the scene, what things that you didn't like,
Debrief.
and things, yeah,
Yes.
thinking, yeah, telling them things
Yes.
that you didn't like or you did
Mhm.
enjoy, that they'll do it more or do it less. That's the time that you do all of that. You communicate
Right.
without having to worry about any repercussions. Because, like, with me, with my daddy, I'm not allowed to say no
Right.
at all. I can't tell him no. I can use my color, but I can't say no.
Right.
So it's
Got you.
either we're going for it and we're going to do it, or I'm going to have to yell my safe word.
Right.
One or the other.
So Kita, DJ Teflon, if I could, jump in really quick, because Kita said something that was powerful. That like a lot of people look at BDSM as we're weird or we're different, or as you could just hear her say, she says, "Daddy." Like that is really important to us as brats, as baby girls, as princess. That daddy is a real term that's dear to our heart. We don't play about that word.
No, I don't even call him by his name. I call him daddy when in front of my parents, in front of at the store, anything. When we're walking, we're anywhere. It's daddy. I don't, because I have a 24/7 TPE, which is total power exchange, which means he calls all the shots 24/7. In the bedroom, he calls all the shots. In my daily life, he calls all the shots. The only thing he don't call the shots on is my son. That's the only thing, because that's not his son. He may give some advice on it because he is 15 years my senior. So
Okay.
he has some experience. He's already raised some kids. So I do take into consideration some advice for me being a parent. But as far as anything else, whatever he says goes. There's no ifs,
Nice.
ands, or buts about it. Whatever daddy says, that's what it's gonna be.
Nice.
And that's the road that I like now. I don't like being a
Period.
mistress, having to tell somebody
Checkmate.
else what to do. I don't
Period.
like yeah, I don't like being a findom because I can control their money. And yeah, that's another term, findom. You dominate their finances only. And some people like somebody to dominate their finances, tell them what they can do, what they can't do, and having access to their credit cards, checkbooks, and everything, and spending their money and telling them how horrible they are because they couldn't buy it for you, but I bought it for myself using your credit card. Yeah, they like to be humiliated like they couldn't do it, but I have control of all of that things, all of it. So I don't like that role anymore because it's a lot of stress with that role.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
But
hold
I
on. So
love a
so
baby girl.
I had somebody ask in the chat, what code word do I use? I use
Mm.
blue. Blue is my code word. And the person that asked me knows why I use blue. Blue
So
is my
so
safe word.
so DJ Teflon, question. If you use a code word, what do you do BDSM? What where's your lane in it?
So I'm a dominant.
Mm-hmm.
I do like to take control in the bedroom.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I do not like to relinquish control. However, the way I feel about it, and this is me, I guess, releasing my true weight on this goddamn thing.
Whoop, whoop.
Um, so in order for me to be a successful dominant, I
Mm-hmm.
had to be a submissive at some point. I
Okay.
had to relinquish control to a woman to let her basically control the situation. Someone who had more experience than I did.
Mm-hmm.
So I have been at in that submissive role,
Okay.
light submissive though.
Okay.
Basically someone basically just taking me through the ropes, taking me through the channels, explaining to me what the do's and the don'ts are, because they were basically training me for my dominant role. And like Keita said, being a dominant is not to be taken lightly, because you are really, especially when you're talking about bondage, you are in control of someone's life. You got to pay attention. You got to listen to what they're going through. You got to make sure that you're not doing something that's going to endanger their lives. You have to listen to those safe words. It's not all about sex at that point, because you're really in control of all of the movement in that bed at that point.
Right.
So in order for me to be successful at what I do as a dominant, I had to be a submissive.
And you know what's crazy is me and Keita was chopping it up, and BDSM is not just people that's freaks and we're having sex and we're doing all crazy stuff. It's the complete opposite. It is very intimate. It's very self-rewarding. You learn who you are, not just sexually, but physically too, mentally, emotionally. Even in BDSM, there's a spirituality part in this. Like, you connect with people on so many different ways, because it's not just penetration that you're involving each other with.
Yeah, it's not all about sex. And a lot of people think it is all about sex. It's not at all. Like I said, it's a mental and emotional thing that has to happen first. That's why we said you need to vet people, which is get to know them for a long period of time before you actually jump into the BDSM part of it. Get to know who you're dealing with, know their ins and outs, because if you are a dominant, you are responsible for them and responsible for their well-being. Whether you want to do 24/7 or not, you're responsible for them.
Right.
So you have to take on a lot. Therefore, you can't take it lightly.
Right.
At all. Even being a sub, you can't take it lightly, because a sub has to give their submission. You don't just automatically get it because you're a dominant. You have to receive it from them. They have to give you their submission. They can't just you can't just walk in like, I'm a dominant, I want you to be my sub, submit to me. No, you can't. Like, when I got with my daddy, it took a long time for me to earn my collar, which that's another aspect of it. I am owned and I'm collared. So I wear a collar. I have a day collar and a play collar. It's just a little symbol bracelet right here, which is what he calls me, baby doll. That's my day collar. My play collar is a big, thick white collar. It looks like a dog collar, but it's not. It's part of the BDSM lifestyle. Yeah. But I am fully collared and I'm fully owned, and like I have shirts and everything that says "owned by Daddy," because that's who owned me. It's not saying that I'm a piece of property. I gifted him my submission, so I became his, and he makes sure he takes care of me fully. Not just financially, emotionally, mentally, sexually. He takes care of me in every aspect.
Right. And Keita, correct me if I'm wrong, it's a respect thing on both ends. Like, our daddies have to earn that respect. You don't just walk up to them and be like, oh, you my daddy. It doesn't work like that. They have to put work in to get that title and to keep that title. But if they keep that title, we will be the baby girl, the brat, and they'll know how to handle us accordingly.
He knows exactly what to do. And I know, like, today I was extremely bratty, so I've been pushing his buttons. And instead of him calling me baby doll like he usually do, or baby girl, he called me by my name, Keita. So I knew that I had pushed a lot of buttons, and he was getting sick of it. So the fact that he's an hour away, I kind of get away with it because he works an hour away and I can get away. But if I push it too far, then he will take that hour drive and make it 45 minutes to 30 minutes and get to my house. I'll get my punishment, and then he'll be back so he can go back to work.
Right.
So that's the only down part about having a daddy that's so close that he can get to me anytime I decided to just brat all day or not do what I'm supposed to. Yeah. It's very easy for him to get to me.
And it's not that we're scared of we're not scared of our daddies. It's not that kind of fear, and we don't want people to get that twisted. They're not beating on us or
No.
anything like that. It's not like that. It is like, for example, when my daddy talked, it's very stern. Like, I know, okay, I took him there.
Really
Let me
stop.
bring it down,
Yeah.
you know.
But a lot of my bratting is because I want attention. I'm just trying to distract him. Or if I haven't been spanked in a while, or he haven't used a flogger, or haven't been handcuffed, or any of that in a while, I do things purposely to make him come and do it. So a lot of my bratting is just because I want the attention, and I want him to
Yeah.
stop whatever he's doing and come in.
So
And that's when
that's
I get extreme bratty.
that's a bratty. So Keita, let's dive. If DJ Teflon, if you don't mind. Uh, so me and Keita. So I'm up this morning and I found a brat group. I was like, oh my god, there's a brat group. So I post my picture like, hey, I'm a brat. Da 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 da. And next thing I know, Keita comment, and I'm like, you're a brat. She's like, you're a brat. We've known each other for 5 years.
So let me ask y'all a
Yeah, or
question.
actually longer. Yeah,
Yeah, longer than that. You never know who's into BDSM, and you see them every
never.
day.
It's people walking around every day that you don't even know are is into it. A lot of
Right,
people don't wear the symbol or necklaces or
right,
any of that kind of
right.
stuff, just or their collars to let you know that they're into it. But it's a lot of people that are into it, and you
Yeah,
just don't know.
your
So let me
pastor.
ask y'all this, right? Wow.
I just say
Wow. Wow. This is not the show for pastors. So let me ask you a question, right? So
Ever.
do you think that you all have been in that lifestyle longer than you knew what that lifestyle was? And the reason I asked that is because I had a friend of mine that I dealt with when I was 18 or whatever. But now that I know what the lifestyle is, I look back on it, and I've actually told her because we've reconnected as friends or whatever. And I'm like, yo, you've been a submissive since we first dealt back in umpteen years ago. Damn, 30 years ago. Um, so you were submissive back then, and she was like, no, I wasn't submissive, but some of the things that she did were submissive traits. Like, for example, she would come and clean my room for me. Like, she would come to my house. My father would let her in the house. She would go upstairs. She would clean my room
mm-hmm.
and leave me money. So,
She,
and I'm like,
she's what's called a. They get off and they get their high and sexual drive by being of service to people. That's
a
what you call a
submissive.
service sub.
Or service.
Yes.
Yep. Yep.
Um.
Yeah. So
So,
they don't have to
so
have any.
have you all always had this trait in you, but now that you actually could put a name to it, you're like, this has always been me.
Yeah. Like for me,
Yes.
my biggest giveaway, well, honestly, and my family is very transparent. So it goes back to my parents. Like my mom always called my dad daddy. And I used to be like, yo, that shit is hot. Like, so I grew up listening to my mom call my dad daddy, and my mom catered to him. So now that I'm grown and I identify with BDSM, and I'm putting, look at the comment, and I'm sorry, mommy, but I'm putting, shit together, and I'm like, yo, this is my lane. This is what I've always done. I walk around with my goddamn sippy cup. Like, there's so much that I identify with BDSM as a princess. I'm very spoiled. If anybody know me, it all makes sense and it feels good to know where I belong. And I think a lot of women, and not that it's a color thing, but a lot of women in our African American community don't want to identify with BDSM. Like in our group, Keita can attest. It may be a handful of African American women.
Very few. Very few.
So what I'm
the ones that
no, go ahead, Keita. Go ahead, Keita.
And the ones that do identify with BSM, they usually are married or engaged or doing something with a man that's not of color, because they can't get that fulfillment, because it's so many people so many men and women that's of color that are shameful about it. They're scared to talk about it. Like for me, my grandma even calls my daddy shit when she's talking about him. She calls him daddy. My family completely accepts how I'm living, because they've known it since I was younger, how I've been since before 18. I've been this way. Didn't really have a term for it, but they knew, like they said, they've always known that this is what I was going to be. And a lot of Black people think, because they think it's weird or strange. No, it's not weird or strange. If they open up their self to what they're actually feeling sexually and mentally, then they will open and they will see and they will know that, hey, look, this is me. I've been this way. And they will get so much more out of life completely. Before I completely accepted it, I was shut off and sheltered and scared to tell anybody. But then I was like, you know what? This is either take it or leave it. That's all you can do. I'm going to wake up every day. I'm still going to be me. I'm still going to love what I love, still love being dominated. I'm still going to love to dominate. I'm still going to love to use strap-ons, and I'm still going to love to spreader bars, handcuffs, everything. So, I was like, you take it or leave it. You don't have to be in my presence. And since all my family takes it, hey, can't nobody stop me now.
And that's right. One of our viewers said they are scared of judgment. They are scared of judgment. And if you open it,
nowhere, no heaven, no hell, no anything. You're still going to wake up every morning. You're still going to go to sleep every night. What of them? The judge is not going to do anything for you. You live your life and be happy.
You're not going to call the power company and say, I'm BDSM, and they're going to cut your lights off. No, it's not a disease. It's a lifestyle. Nope. You enjoy it, and I promise you will keep coming. Literally.
Yeah, coming. Yeah.
So
guaranteed.
So, Keita, I appreciate you so much.
Yes.
So, what we're gonna do? So, this is just part one of this. So, this was actually supposed to be a dominant and submissive conversation. But I'm bringing you back. Part two. We're gonna do a part two of this in the future, and I'm bringing you back. I'm gonna have some more people that's in a lifestyle. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna expound on that. We're gonna start showing what some of the tools of the trade, so to speak, is. What a leash looks like. What handcuffs to use, what handcuffs don't you use? What a spreader bar, because I heard you say a spreader bar.
I got it in my bag.
So we're gonna pull out that bag of tricks and we're gonna bring you back. But we definitely appreciate you having you on.
Yes, thank you, Keita.
Everybody, if you're in the chat, just because this is my show and I like to do it this way, throw a middle finger up in the chat to show your appreciation. Part two is coming soon, though. Keita, we're gonna have you back. Thank you so much. We really appreciate you.
Thank you for having me.
All right, so we're gonna jump into a real quick video. Jermaine Harsoul, Trey Lee, you remind me. We'll be back in a minute.
You remind me of this girl I knew. Grab a hand, get your 2 steps, play and do your dance. You remind me of this girl I knew. Grab a hand, get your 2 steps, play and do your dance. If you see a fly girl, grab a hand, get your 2 steps, play and do your dance. It ain't Patrice Russian or MJ Blige. You remind me of this girl I knew. You remind me of you.
You should know you the one, you were down and you're beautiful. And you're one of a kind, unusual. How you get better with time like a good mellow. Make me wanna rewind and go back in the day when I was young, now we're grown. And I'm happy to say you're still the one that I want. You're still the one with the mass appeal. Still checking for you, girl, that's for real. Some things may change, but some things remain. How I feel all night talking to. You remind me of my first love, but this is the last, and we'll make it last forever.
Now dance. If you see a fly girl, grab a hand. Get your two steps, play and do your dance. If you see a fly girl, grab a hand. Get your two steps, play and do your dance.
Slow. When a song come on, I'ma fill you up. Show the C or the old school computer love. No emails or texts, I'ma answer no to your homegirl and ask her to let you know I wanna be your man, so be my teenage love. It don't hurt me again. You's a fly girl and live in color. I need you in my world, not with no other. Some things may change, but some things remain. How I feel when you look my way. Ain't no doubt I'm here to stay. You remind me of the girl that I couldn't wait to see at school, like the one that I once knew, staying up all night talking to. You remind me of my first love, but this is the last, and we'll make it last forever.
Now dance. If you see a fly girl, grab a hand. Get your two steps, play and do your dance. If you see a fly girl, grab a hand.
Yo, Jay, I
Get
got
your
him
two
here,
steps,
homie.
play and do your dance.
You remind me of this girl, I swear. I used to let her win at musical chairs. Initially scared, but eventually was eager to share. So my peanut butter and jam, I would cut it in squares. In my pre-K days, now 88 was the year. She wore these EK shades, Gucci gear, and a name on a two-finger ring, asymmetric hair, and some bamboo earrings, at least two pair. The booty walking by had me mesmerized. I made the same face when I first heard Nas. It ain't Patrice Russian or MJ Blige. You remind me of this girl I knew. You remind me of you.
You remind me of the girl that I couldn't wait to see at school, like the one that I once knew, staying up all night talking to. You remind me of my first love, but this is the last, and we'll make it last forever.
All summer long, man.
You remind me of the girl that I couldn't wait to see at school, like the one that I once knew, staying up all night talking to. You remind me of my first love, but this is the last, and we'll make it last forever.
Get your two-step, play and do your dance.
Thank you for staying with us. I really appreciate y'all hanging out. If you have not been educated by tonight's show, you're crazy. Fuck that. You're crazy. You're just crazy. So,
Good stuff.
Manda,
Yes.
thank you for hanging out and exposing some things. Wow. Wow.
Oh,
Wait. Wow.
wow.
So
Wow.
tonight's show is crazy, and trust me, a part 2 is coming soon.
Absolutely.
We are going to expose y'all to a whole lot more about the BDSM lifestyle. Next week's show, we're going to talk a little bit about just your sexuality as a whole.
Right.
So we're going to explore just releasing yourself from sexuality bonds.
Oh, sound like true weight.
A little bit of true. You keep trying to throw your show name on my show. We better quit playing. You know what I'm saying? I don't be playing that. But we're definitely gonna to like dive into sexuality. And I'm hoping that I can really get some people on here that can really speak on their sexuality. But for tonight, it's all about dominance and submissives. It's all about, well, fuck it. It's the threesome show. It's about sex. So right now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bring in two very sexy people who have their own show on the Black Star Media platform. We're gonna bring in Miss Ebony and your boy Q Smooth.
Yep.
If they ready,
Well,
bring 'em in.
Q gonna hold it down for both of them right now.
Okay.
Yep, Q gonna hold it down because Black Star Media, we a team.
All right, so Smooth, where you at? There you go, bro.
What's happening? What's happening?
Wow,
Listen,
that was good.
listen, bro. Listen, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. I've been over here taking notes the whole goddamn time. Like literally, I have my notebook in my hand.
I was like, oh, what the nigga? What? I got questions for days here, bro. Listen, like, I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, I ain't never know there was so many fucking terms attached to this shit. I'm like, what the fuck is she talking about here?
Yeah, this shit's deep, son. It's deep. So let me ask you a question, though, son. Since
Yeah,
you're on
man.
my show,
Yeah, man.
since you're in my realm,
Yes, sir.
Oh God.
have you ever had a submissive, son?
Yo, listen. Yeah, I did. I ain't gonna lie to you.
What?
And like real talk, I had no idea what it really was at the time.
Mm-hmm.
And so like I didn't know the term for it. So I was like, oh, this is, you know, I'm in my 20s at that time when I had the submissive though, for real, you know what I mean?
Bet.
And you know, like, so like I had no idea what to fucking call it at that point, you know. Now I'm 40, I'm like, you know, now I know what to fucking call it. God damn it, I'm writing all this shit down.
So
safe words, unicorns, all types of shit up in this motherfucker.
So you about to have somebody chained up in the basement, nigga.
No.
No.
Hold up. Time out. Listen, this is the reality. The reality of it is my mother thinks I have a older woman locked in my house somewhere because she's like, ain't no way in hell you cooking all that goddamn food yourself. I'm like, Mom, I've been on my own since I was 18. Like, it's me cooking, baby. It's not no woman in the basement chained up and you know, coming up to cook and shit.
So cute. Having an older woman, a cougar, is part of BDSM.
Really?
So, yeah.
It is.
So
I never knew that.
See,
Never.
and this is the thing. We all use these terms.
Hold on, let me write it down.
Write it down. Let me tell y'all, viewers,
cougar.
Look, anytime Q have that pen and pad, baby, it's going down.
Oh, it's going down.
It's going down.
Look, like, please believe I have a whole list of shit that I got questions about now.
So
like,
DJ Teflon, let's ask Q, Mars and Venus co-host, what's your safe word or color?
So I am a person that uses fruit. I like fruit. So
okay.
I like pineapples. That was me that posted pineapples is always a good safe word. Pineapples, hold up. Hey, bitch, what the hell you doing? Hey, wait a minute. Hey, time out. Hey, you got a little aggressive.
So do you think you could be a sub as a man?
You know what? I probably have been a sub as a man, for real, because one, I really gave up, you know, the control of certain things when it was dealing with, you know, certain women. Like, you have to kind of relinquish that control, because in order to get them to even buy into the subject matter at that point, you have to kind of just submit and be like, all right, you know what? You got this. I'm gonna let you control what we do. If you control what we do, ain't no way in hell I'm gonna be wrong in the situation. So that's how I see it. But again, when you say submissive, it's one of those things where the word is used so like loosely with everything. So like you have to kind of really understand the history of the word to understand where it goes, right?
Right.
So yes, I've been in a submissive relationship. Again, I didn't know what it was, but I knew what I was supposed to do at that particular point. You know what I'm saying? But she also let me, you know, control the things that I needed to control. So that's usually how it went. So
she was a switch. She was a switch.
Yeah. So she was a switch.
Right.
Yeah. So like
but so was he.
Right. I had to. At that point, I was like, okay, all right, this don't feel like some shit I need to be passive on at this point, baby. Come here.
So cute. Since you brought up cougar, it looks like we got one in the chat.
So one in the chat. So I just looked over and I was like, so I guess I'm a cougar because I'm a 13 years to the senior of her mate.
That's right. Woo! See, bring them out.
Wow, numbers is round. they be pouncing on niggas. I'm like, yo, listen, no bullshit. I'm sorry. I don't mean to take over your show, bro, but listen, real talk.
It's all family.
I was at the grocery store one day, and I was like, yo, why is this lady in the aisle with me every time I turn around? She's like literally in the aisle with me, like she's like 50 something. I'm like, man, what the hell is this lady like? But I didn't realize I had on fucking gym shorts. I was like, oh shit, wait a minute. I ain't had no drawers on either. You know what I'm saying? Oh shit. Wait.
Nigga in the grocery store just swinging, nigga. Just hey.
This is the threesome show.
All day.
I was like, man, hold up. This bitch followed me because I got on gym shorts and shit. This motherfucker.
No, like,
So
and that's another thing, like being a Kruger, like
Cougar.
it's not a cougar.
I was like,
Kruger.
I'm like, you talking about funny?
I'm gonna just cut your ass up. This Nightmare on Elm Street, your ass.
First and foremost, hey,
There's nothing wrong with it, viewer. Keep doing it. Get the young ones. Train them.
wait, time out. The chat is going crazy right now. First of all, I did know. God damn it, I knew what was going on. But what I'm saying is, at the time, I ain't know why she was following me. I was like, nigga, I'm going here and get my food and shit.
Look, one of the viewers said, "Q just swinging."
So I had a situation, right? So when I first got exposed to this whole lifestyle, right?
Right.
There was a younger female that I was dealing with. Not much younger. You know, I was like 25. She was like 20. So, but she was like, I want to pour hot wax on you. And I was like,
wait, hold on, wait, what the fuck?
What the fuck you mean?
Wait a minute.
Wax is hot and heat burns. And
Q
burns
said,
is
wait a
hurt.
minute. Wait a minute.
But you know what? Because you know, I was a man with a penis and I wanted some pussy. I was like, fuck it. All right, cool. Bet. Pour the hot wax, but I'm gonna close my eyes because I don't want to see when the shit drips. But it was pleasurable.
Right? And it's part of BDSM. Also,
it was actually very pleasurable.
Also, ice. Ice is another one. That is something that I'm going to get into next. Very, very. They say that shit is amazing.
Holes. The holes you use for a fucking cough. Holes.
Ricola halls, any of the fucking shit.
Anything with mentholyptus in it. You eat it with the mentholyptus and it gives them that cooling, that smooth, refreshing drink.
Wait, god damn it.
Oh my god. Anyway, oh my god.
Y'all are fucking a mess. Y'all are a mess. Listen.
So nothing like the threesome show.
Finish your statement, bro. Finish your statement.
So there was also a situation where and I read this in I don't know if y'all like Reader's Digest, they used to have the back of it used to be raunchy and shit. So they used to have
Halls is better. Somebody said no Ricola.
A lot of people know about this. The cough drops is on fleek.
First of all, hey, dog. Before you finish your story, bro, let's talk about these halls and shit. Literally, I was like, "What the fuck is going on?" Yo, oh my god.
Halls is that. I'm telling you that
shit will change your life.
Okay. So, DJ Teflon, do you insert the hall in the?
No, you keep
it in
your mouth. And so you keep it in your mouth while you're eating, and it stimulates the woman's clitoris.
Oh, well, that's similar to what we do when we suck dick with the pop rocks.
What the fuck?
First of all, listen. It was 1999 when I experienced this shit. I was a junior in high school. Going with my cousin to like some campus party and shit. So he's like, she got pop rocks. I'm like, what the fuck she doing?
Yeah,
I've never had it,
nigga.
This is the first for Don. Don's never had the pop rocks.
Woo, producer, there we go.
When I tell you. This shit's like an explosion, some shit like yo, but it keep going, pop, 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 pop. Like, what the fuck is going on here, bro? Listen,
Yo, so
they going off it. Wait, fruit
the
roll
chat is
up.
popping. So there's also
they in here, they in here, baby, they in here.
Right,
yo.
Wait a minute.
Wow.
All y'all is BDSM lifestyle.
Come through, sis. Come through, bruh. Yes. So there used to be y'all know what Alka-Seltzer is, right?
Yeah.
So there used to be an Alka-Seltzer Gold. I think they stopped selling it. But the reason you had to use Alka-Seltzer Gold because it doesn't have aspirin, so it doesn't irritate the woman's vaginal area. You would put the Alka-Seltzer Gold near the clitoris while you're eating it, and as they start to come, it makes it foam up and it hits the clitoris and it gives an extra excitement. And that's for those guys out there who don't know how to create the excitement themselves. But I'm just saying,
that was key. That was key.
Low key shade for them, them amateurs.
That's a whole.
As a matter of fact, ladies, and we're gonna get ready to shut down with this because I'm sure we've taken y'all way past.
Well, wait a minute, because they is popping.
They popping. Ladies,
I love it.
If you meet a guy, right?
Late night.
If you meet a guy and his beard is blotchy, like he can't get a full beard, he don't eat pussy right. So get rid of that nigga before you even meet him. If he can't grow a full blown beard, like if he got like a patch here, if he can't do that, then ladies, let me tell you, he ain't eating it right. Because when you eat it, you put all your face in it, like you.
let me get my luxurious beard going.
Hold on, bro. Turn to the left, and then turn to the right for him. Show what that full blown beard look like. I cut my shit, so ladies don't be playing with me. I cut my shit off because I'm a pretty nigga, and I can't do the full grown beard. My shit be itching.
First and foremost, listen. You learn to grow through the pains of growing a beard, but I'll tell you right now, like my beard has been through phases.
Somebody said, "Oh my God, yes."
my beard has been through phases, right? So when I was eating some real good stuff, that motherfucker was long and just all black. I started divesting away from the shit that I was used to. The nutrients weren't right, so my beard started to look weird.
That shit is like liquid fucking fertilizer for women. Ladies, that shit got fertilizer between y'all. If y'all want y'all grass to grow, just go ahead and just crouch over y'all shit and.
For this to be the threesome, this some good shit. I'm in the middle of two good looking men with my Casamigos. Y'all got turn up, keep talking. Keep
threesome
talking.
all day, yo. It's a threesome.
So just so y'all know, again, Mars and Venus is coming back tomorrow night, 7:30.
Turn up.
Yes.
And real talk, man. It's been a minute. So like season 2, we going in. So hopefully you guys join us. And if you're not in the groups with us, again, tune in to me and Miss Ebony, the Mars and Venus show.
Mars and Venus show. If you don't know, it's Mars and Venus show with Q Smooth and Miss Ebony. Find their group, sign up on their group, get in it.
Yep.
Yes. And then the other thing is, True Weight is Thursday night. At 8 p.m. But also the Wolfpack is going live for the draft that Thursday night as well.
Oh, basketball.
So NFL draft, man.
I was right.
No,
I was right.
Football.
Hold on. Not basketball, it's football. There you go.
It's right here, like that, right there, all day. All day.
Oh, he put his Giants pillow in, really?
Oh,
all
Lord.
day, son. All day.
Here they go.
Oh.
Here they go.
Oh, please believe it. Anyway,
Lord.
but like real quick, man. I wanted to say, man,
hold on.
I enjoy.
I gotta help out. I gotta help out my producer. Hold on, real quick. Hold
his 49ers. Come on.
Oh wow, he got the 49ers. It's upside
I
down.
got you, son. Oh,
It's
well,
upside down, fam.
that's because they upside down always. But I got you, son.
Anyway, so real talk, man. It has been a pleasure to join you guys tonight, and hopefully, like the people that listen, will share this with other people, and also come back and join all of our shows, man. Because like we have our different variations and vibes. So come through tomorrow night for a chill vibe with your boy Q Smooth and Miss Ebony. But also go in and make sure that you check out my sis right here in the middle, little sis. You know what I mean? Amanda with her true weight. Because I got some true weight shit I got to get off my chest. And I'm going to send it in the chat tomorrow, bro.
It appears that a lot of people have some true weight. Because according to the chat, some people need to expose themselves and get naked.
Because y'all are sexually aggravated.
All right. I might be. Fuck you guys, okay? No,
it's okay, bro.
Anyway,
it's okay.
I'm good. But
so here you get naked, true weight, you release some weight, but the Mars and Venus show is just gonna teach you how to relax and be calm and chill. Next week on the Threesome Show, we talking about sexuality as a whole, because a lot of people are living in a shadow of who they really are. So we're gonna touch base on sexuality, and I wanted to get on that because I've actually spoke to some dudes who don't know what their sexuality really is, and I mentioned that because I'm cool with the whole spectrum of the alphabet, that the LGBTQ crew, like, and their month is coming up.
I'm gonna need you to get my other side of me right when you call us out.
I thought I hit them all. LGBTQ.
It's actually more.
Really? How many alphabet y'all gonna take? Damn it,
nigga, first and foremost,
all of them.
I'm not touching that with you tonight. Listen.
All right, I'm off. Hey yo, this has been the Threesome Show with your boy Teflon Don.
And special guest
who ain't got no damn coof. And my special guest, thank you so much, Miss Keita, for jumping in. Thank you, Q Smooth and Miss Amanda.
Wolfpack in the building,
all day long. Right. So in the meantime, in between time, we done.
And and big shouts to Ebony and her season finale.
Yes. It was phenomenal. If you missed it, go check the replay.
Always
replay.
So all y'all go to tomorrow night with Q and Miss Ebony. Everybody go over there right now. Go to the page.
Go right now. Right now. What the hell are y'all waiting for? Bye. Go now.
Bye, because we got to go.
All right, later. Go now. Go over there. Peace.
Y'all crazy.